Hey guys, welcome back to the Vid-Bits. I'm Bray, and I know it's been a while. I was briefly visiting my mom out of state, so I did not bring any of my recording equipment or anything. Well, it seems like we do not have we don't have game sound, or does this menu not have game sound? Give me 1 second. Um, I wonder why we're not getting game sound here. Let me throw the view right back screen up. Gonna probably end up privating this stream. Oh, you can hear the game? Okay, I think I figured the problem out. All right, we figured it out quick enough. Gonna keep this stream live. All right, I had things muted on my end. Like I was saying, we are playing Dark Souls Remastered, and Dark Souls Remastered is obviously just a port of the original, which was the first game that I had ever played in the Souls series, and it's also the winner of our community poll. I asked whether you guys wanted me to play Dark Souls 1, 2, or start Shadow of Erdtree, and you guys gave me 70% for Dark Souls 1, so I'm very glad. I just don't feel like starting Shadow of Erdtree right now. I'm gonna be so honest. Uh, we're just gonna skip on through this. I did not mean to. Okay, well, I did decline that. Oh, my headphones aren't plugged in. I was like hearing it through my hearing it through my computer. All right, give me 1 moment. Let me make sure I'm not doubling up on sound. All right, we should be good. Whew, sorry. All right, I'm gonna turn this down just a tad. There's the music. That's what I was waiting for. All right, brightness. Put that up a touch. Yeah, it's just still a little too loud. The music is a good way to tell where I should put my sound at the beginning of the stream, you know? Alright. Gonna leave all of that. Gonna leave all of that normal. Yep. I'm not one to change much of that. See, I haven't played Dark Souls 1 in quite a while. I do believe the best stat-wise is just the knight, right? Or maybe the bandit? Vitality. What are we thinking, guys? What class? I haven't played Dark Souls 1 in years, so... I love this game, though. Such a big fan. I actually just got a tattoo. I got the Son of Solaire on my leg. It's one of my favorite symbols in all of gaming, so... I think we're just gonna go knight, unless anyone objects immediately. You know what? Actually, let's do bandit. Male. What shall we call him? Oh, this was one of my favorite names for some reason. I had multiple Bunghunguses. I'm not sure why I decided to go with Bunghungus, but that was always my go-to. Damn. Why does this shit seem to be getting louder? Alright. Alright. Sorry, the music was getting a little loud. I had to turn my headphones down. Let's just do the master key. I don't really feel like... Yeah, we'll do master key, physique. Just give myself just the large physique. Oh my gosh. The lifeless eyes on this one. Mark Zuckerberg right here. The default ass face, like nothing going on for that fellow. Oh, that guy's happy. The eyebrows. Alright. This guy just looks funny. I like him. We'll go with him. Oh, this looks like Leon. I love old, like, 2010s hair customization with the most limited, silly, like, fucking options. Should he be bald? Should he just be bald? It's not like we'll ever see his hair. He'll be a wild child. He'll be a wild guy. Let's throw his... I want to make him old. Can you not make him old in this one? Sir Ryan Reynolds. Oh. Nah, we'll just be Ryan Reynolds.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed.
All right.
Shrouded
Welcome
by
back,
fog.
guys. Like I said, this is the winner of the
A
poll
land of
that we
grey
had,
crags,
and I'm
arched
excited to get
trees,
things started.
and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire. And with fire came disparity. Heat and cold. Life and death. And of course, light and dark. Then from the dark, they came
They came.
and found the souls of lords within the flame.
Oh no, they came.
Nito, the first of the dead.
I
The
love the
witch of
soundtrack.
Izalith and her daughters of chaos. Gwyn, the lord of sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten.
It's so easily forgotten. I forgot about him.
With the strength of lords, they challenge the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bullets peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
Nice. So good with the cinematic cutscenes. And the soundtrack? Just
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north.
shout out Xbox
Where they are
360 for
locked
just
away
being the best generation
to
of
await
console.
the end of the world.
Hot take. It's just one of the best consoles of all time.
This is your fate.
Alright. Sick pad. Bring all the hose here. Ooh. Not with that smug mug. Hey yo! Shout out that guy. What a real one. I don't remember his name. Alright. Here we are, guys. Got our hilt. I don't think I can really open any of these. Oh, back with the old primitive jump. You gotta hold sprint and then press B. I'm just kind of reacclimating myself to the older control scheme. It's so, I don't know, these games are so much more approachable after playing Elden Ring. Sometimes I find Elden Ring to be hard to progress because there's just so many different options of what you could do and how you could move forward, and which optional branching paths you could go down, which NPC storylines you could be starting, and what you could be missing. I love Elden Ring, but it's not my favorite in the Soulsborne genre, like, by far. I like, my order's probably still 3-1-2, or 3-1 Elden Ring 2, but I also haven't played 2 since it came out, or a little bit after it came out. There's no reason to mess with that. it's funny. I was talking to a family member. I don't remember who exactly it was. They were telling me about how hard it was for them to get past that boss. I'm like, you know, you could have just gone through the door, right? There's no reason that you just should have kept trying to kill him normally. I mean, you can. I think you can. All right, there's my weapons. And now we've got the setup. I would recommend that a new player starts with either Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 3. They're both solid options. No, it's our boy! No, my boy! What's happened? Ah, that's no good. Not good at all. Alright, that guy is taking care of himself. We can't progress that way. Get the little shortcut. No.
Oh, you.
What's happened?
Oh no, Hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you.
Anything.
You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
No.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission. But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords.
I would
When thou
love
ringest
to
the bell
know
of awakening,
the applicability of
faith
this
to the
family
undead
saying.
thou shalt
When are
be.
they saying this
Well,
shit?
now you know.
How often are they telling each
And
other?
I
Yeah,
can die
you
with
know,
hope in
the
my heart.
undead, they pilgrim, they
one
make a
more thing.
pilgrimage to the undead settlement.
Here,
Like-
take this. An Estus flask.
What the
An
fuck?
undead favorite.
Yeah, baby.
and
Let's
this.
go. I
Now
don't really
must
need that
wait.
one. So sorry to see you go so
Now
soon.
I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
No problem. Well, we gotta avenge our friend. I don't know what kind of ghoul took him out because these guys are weak as shit. But maybe there's some. Maybe he got hit by that brick, or that not brick, that boulder. He got Indiana Jones. All right. Oh, the Dark Souls 1 damage sound is hilarious. Seems like I'm listening in on something a little too personal here. Look, guys, it's the ancient wyvern. Let's go. It pretty much is the same fight. This is actually more difficult than the ancient wyvern. All right, we did it. Da 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 da. Sorry, my bad. One of the simplest introductory bosses. Good job. pretty nice sight.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords.
Oh,
Lordran.
to the land of the ancient lords. That's where we go. Where the hell were we before? Yeah, baby! At our shrine. Making some small steps. I remember the first time I ever played Dark Souls, I went over here and just started destroying him. I didn't think that there were gonna be friendly people, so I just started beating the shit out of that guy. And lo and behold, that was not what I was supposed to do. I also had no idea how to build craft at all when playing Dark Souls, so, or honestly any RPG that's of this nature with this sort of skill system. I didn't realize that I couldn't evenly level every single perk. Right. I also attacked this guy, just for no real reason. And the crow up here. I sat and attacked the crow for a while as well, just thinking that it was gonna do something. Alright, I knew there was an item up here. Oh, this is a shortcut. I don't think I have that yet. That takes you up to the bell tower, I do believe. Or near the church with the gargoyles. I'm familiar with most of this game. I mean, I've played it once or twice. Played it a bit. I still wouldn't say that I'm like a pro, but I'm pretty experienced as far as Dark Souls 1 is concerned. It's just refreshing. It's refreshing to have a more linear experience in front of me instead of something like Elden Ring, where, like I said, that is just very intimidating at times and very, very time consuming. And like I always feel kind of this sense of lurking almost, I wouldn't say unfulfillment, but I almost have this sense of lurking dissatisfaction because I never was really able to, I was never really able to do everything. Whereas, like, which is, I know that's a stupid thing to say, but with open world games, I feel like there's a lot left undone. You know what I mean? Unless you're someone who's gonna sit down and play that game and that game only for a long period of time to 100% it. And if you're wondering why I'm doing this, I'm just running through picking up all the items. I remember the first time I had played Dark Souls in general, I came over here and spent hours trying to fight guys who there was no way I was gonna kill. And that's just the beauty of Dark Souls, or even all the way back to its roots with Kingsfield. Wandering into a foreign area in search for new weaponry, not knowing that you are completely unfit to take on that challenge. That's exactly what this series is all about. I ran there on purpose. I thought I was gonna get back and get out of that, but you know, I'll go pick my souls up and then move elsewhere. But this weapon right here, which I can't currently wield, the Zweihander, I think that's how I've been told it's pronounced, is one of the best weapons in the game, and you can rock with that for a very long time and be completely solid. So I'm gonna go grab my souls. I think we got all the items in this little graveyard area. I don't see any glowing wisps. I think it's down here is where I died. But yeah, I remember spending at least 2 or 3 hours just dying here trying to kill these skeletons. I'm like, why won't they die? I mean, one with a little bit more of a astute thought process would find that, you know, it's skeletons that just infinitely come back. Are my souls just irretrievable? You know what? I can live with that. It's 2,000 souls. I didn't need them anyway. That's what I get for dicking around there. Alright. It's pretty much everything you need to do in that first area at Firelink. Now you can optionally kill these guys. Guess you don't have to. Took a firebomb to the face. That's no fun. All right. Good stuff. And we'll pick up this last item. Welcome, welcome everyone. Hope you're having a good one. We got a rat. Watch out for him. I should have known. That's a shortcut. There are many a door that are completely unopenable unless you go from the other side. I don't know if unopenable is a word, but I don't really care. I don't even know why there's a fog here, to be honest. Like, what is the actual reason for the dragon, I guess? But it... Oh, just to cue that to happen for the first time. That's what it is. I always wondered what the fog was for, because there's no real enemy. I mean, there's no real boss in this area. Have a quick swig. I honestly don't feel like the 4-direction dodge system is that bad. I feel like it definitely gets better in subsequent games, but it's not really that unbearable. Oh, the spear guy. He got me. I thought I was gonna sip that juicy Sunny D before I died, but is that our first death? Second death? Oh yeah, I died stupidly in the graveyard. Got that first death done with real quick. No worries. We're playing as Ryan Reynolds, if you didn't know, but he's all ugly right now. I don't think that item under the bridge is that important. Not more important than the souls. Oh. Like, it's literally like a moan, like, oh, oh, ho, ho. Yes, this is quite the delicious, delectable feast. Oh, I'm a snobby French person. I don't know. I don't even know who talks like that. I think it's... is that a character in The Simpsons that sounds like that? I don't know why I said a French person. That would be like this, where you use a Z instead of any other letter. That's how you indicate that a character's French when you don't have any audio. Like, I was watching my mom play, since I was visiting my mom in, you know, I'll say it, in Florida, out of state in Florida. And, here, shit. And she was playing Chrono Cross, which has a character that's French, and I was like, oh, is it because of all of these Z's? Like, it just, even in places that don't even make sense, like, I get it, you're trying to ham it up and make a eccentric French character or whatever, but I think it's kind of silly. Alright. Good stuff. I'm gonna do a Zweihander build whenever I'm able to get the proper stats for that. It definitely takes some adjustment after playing newer iterations of this engine, because I assume it's all kind of built off the same kind of engine, or you know, different iterations of the same engine. It just gets better and better in my opinion, though. It's just so funny when they reworked it for Dark Souls 2. I thought it was like they had completely killed dodging as an ability, and it's like, no, you have to level a different respective skill. There's adaptability, ADP, and for the longest, I just didn't know that existed. So the whole time I was just like, damn, guess you aren't allowed to dodge in this one. Oh yeah, total Dr. Evil rules if you're French. Laser should totally have a Z in it. But I think that Laser should probably have a Z in it anyway. It sounds like it has, it doesn't sound like Laser. Why is there not a Z, man? I know the laser tag is a lot more fun when they spell it with a Z. I don't want to go and play laser tag with my friends. That seems lame. Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry, just force of habit. Oh, I forgot about that. Ah, yes, flaming barrel. Should have known. Oh yeah, this is the door that I think that a lot of them end up getting clogged up in. Leave me alone. They're just all following me. I don't appreciate the constant attention, guys. What the hell? Oh, hey, Havel. I do kind of want to fight him. I don't think it's worth it. I don't even know if I can right now. Being totally honest. I feel like I should probably be a higher level. I agree, there are plenty of areas in Dark Souls that are just borderline uninviting, or like it seems like you're not even supposed to be here yet. You're like, yeah, you just gotta push past all of that shit. And you have to learn that you don't need to kill every enemy. You know what I mean? I'd kill every enemy at least once, but... Oh shit, why did I come up here? I thought there was an item. There was no item to be had. Let me out. Please. Alright. You just have to... But in my opinion, though, that's the biggest thing you have to learn is you don't have to kill every enemy. I like killing the special enemies, like Havel down there. Once we're a little bit stronger, we'll decide to go fight him. He's a fun one. But we've got yet another boss. He's just easiest. Alright, I'm gonna go up there and take care of the archer. He's easiest fought. Pretty much the same way as the previous boss, the Taurus. This is the Taurus demon, though. Alright. We're gonna spawn him in on the bridge and then come back up here to do a downward slash. I'd love to learn the speed run for this game. Just seems fun. Probably not anything past Dark Souls 1 though, just because this game is so linear. Alright. Rinse and repeat. Excuse me. Gosh. No manners on this guy. Your mama taught you better than tourist. I'll just get in the normal way. Ooh. The horns. Sorry, I was getting distracted by the music. I think I've pretty much always had him killed already, so I didn't notice the horns in the music. Okay, whatever, buddy. I'm just playing it too safe, I guess. Alright, let me just kill you. I just keep having the most poorly timed inputs. Alright. Make or break now. Let's just not get hit. Alright, just gets hit immediately. Alright. I knew I was one hit away. I don't know why I was like so paranoid. Yeah, I agree, William. And hey, welcome to chat, bud. How you been? I know I've been gone for a little bit, a little over a week. Just happy to be back. Happy to be playing some more Dark Souls. Praise the sun. How have you been? Yeah, it's been a little while. Like I said, been a little over a week. Went and visited my mom. Got my first tattoo. Like I said earlier, it's the son of Solaire. Solaire is just one of my favorite characters. And speaking of Solaire, here he is, in the flesh.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow. Far from it. I am Solaire of Astora.
It's your brother's
an
birthday?
adherent of the
Well,
Lord
wish
of
him well.
Sunlight. Now that
Wish
I
him a
am
happy
undead,
birthday.
I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction.
I
get
mean,
that
everyone's
all the time.
seeking their own son in some way.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment. The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey? This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old.
No,
fading in and
I
out.
did not. I literally teared up once, and that was when they were doing the shading.
There's no telling
I
how
did
much
not
longer
cry
your
at all
world and
during my
mine will
tattoo
remain in
because
conflict.
I decided to get it in
Summon
one of the
another,
least
finish,
painful spots,
cross
at
the
least in
gaps
my
between
opinion,
your worlds, and engage in
which
jolly
is my
cooperation.
calf.
Of course, we are not the only ones engaged
What's
in
up,
this,
Big Bricks?
but I am a warrior
Welcome
of
to
the
chat.
sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind. The sun, if only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Oh, totally missed it.
Oh, if
I thought he gave us Praise the Sun there. You pre-ordered Black Myth Wukong? I've heard good things. Or at least from the developer. Seems like it's gonna be pretty decent. Alright, I'm gonna go back, spend these souls before I die. That's silly. Ah! Why is he? I was not expecting him to still be there. Fucking jump scare. Yeet! Excuse me, gentlemen. Aw. At least I know where my souls are gonna be. I was just trying to get closer, at least. Oh, and I forgot that other item in this area. I can go and get that. The one down there. Sorry for screaming, but that guy genuinely scared the shit out of me. I was just not expecting him to be there. Where's my souls, game? Up here? Alright, I guess I'm not going back for the item. I don't think it's anything that important. Oh shit. It's a level. Duh. One at a time, guys. Yeah, but back to your question, William. Did the tattoo hurt? I think it just depends, like your personal pain tolerance and where you get the tattoo put, whether it's gonna hurt you or not. Also, how good your tattoo artist is. If you have a bad tattoo artist, there's a chance they're just gonna hurt the shit out of you. I've heard horror stories of people just, you know, genuinely just tattooing too deep, which you can't do. It's gonna be some deep tissue damage if you get tattooed the wrong way. So I think those things combined can make for a bad experience. But the shading for me was, like I said, the worst part. Just because they're going over the same spot over and over and over again. Forget how long the recovery. Okay, shit, bud. Okay. Forget how long the recovery time is from getting hit. Well, that's for magic. I didn't even have to get this. Oh, I thought I got clear away from him that time. I agree. The recovery time, the movement is a lot slicker in Dark Souls 3, but there is something to be said about how revolutionary Dark Souls 1 was for this kind of combat RPG at the time. Definitely better, leagues better than many. It does, by comparison, seem a little clunky, though. You know what? Maybe I'm just gonna fight this guy. As long as those guys don't decide to follow me down here. Alright. Nope. No! Ooh. Okay, I'm just gonna run. Part of me really wanted to fight him, but with all these other guys around, it's gonna be a little challenging. Excuse me, sir. Pardon me. All right. Yeah, tattoos on your back are going to be painful because they're going to be directly on the bone. Anything that's going to be on your actual, like, in that case, on your spine or on your shin bone, your wrist, on any of those bones, like on your elbow, that's just going to hurt like hell. I have played Metal Gear Rising, but I haven't played any of the Devil May Cry games. I'd love to give them a shot sometime. Alright, let's just keep strength dumping. Let's get vitality up a little bit. What do I need to get to wield big boy here? How do I see its ness? Oh, it's requirements. So 24 strength, 10 dex. All right. I thought the blue tear stone ring was something to do with magic. I was completely wrong. Alright. I guess I could farm souls here. At least to get up to be able to use Dry-Hander. Making sure I was caught up with chat. Ah, shit. Just gonna back up a little. Shit. Come on. Yeah, I think Metal Gear, what is it? Yeah, Metal Gear Rising would have gotten a sequel, had it be not, or if it weren't for the struggles with and the controversy at Konami and the separation of Kojima and Konami. Now Konami just kind of makes money off of his work in perpetuity. I'm gonna be so honest. Not that he probably doesn't have some level to blame. I mean, because I feel like I've heard, at least at one time or another, that he was kind of difficult to work with at times, but I feel like it's mostly lies on the fault of Konami. But like I said, I don't know much about the drama that went on with him. But Metal Gear Rising, fantastic game. I've heard great things. I've seen great things, so I'm excited to put some time towards that. Sometime in the future. Ow? Can you not? Alright. Well, I think I'm just gonna stop back at the... I'm gonna quickly stop back at the bonfire and respawn the enemies and just farm up a little bit more. I need one more level to Dex and then 7 more for Strength. Alright, so... yeah. 7 more. Yeah, dude. Oh, shit. Oh, he fucking caught me slipping right there. Armstrong is probably your favorite. Understandable. Alright. Sorry, I'm just trying to get back to where we were. Alright, the bridge. To the bridge! Got a little cheeky shortcut right there. I'm actually gonna go and hit the bonfire once more. Now we have a couple options. I mean, do we do this the silly the? Yeah, we probably should. I do this pretty much every playthrough since I learned about it.
Gone mad, have you? I'll teach you, you lousy rat. Why me? Little Yulia.
Alright. Oh, I can't use this weapon either. What stats do I need for the Uchi? 14 dex. We could lean into that. We've got options. And that's actually not what I was referring to. I was gonna say, I was gonna go and buy a bunch of arrows from him and shoot the dragon's tail off. But I don't know, the Drake sword's kind of boring. I feel like I've done it every playthrough that I've at least in recent memory, so I'm just gonna pass on it. Don't really have to. It's just a secret at the end of the day. It's a fun thing to do, but it's a little time consuming, and like I said, just don't feel like it. I realize now I didn't have to run the long way. I could have just I totally could have just taken the shortcut right there. I was gonna go level up again. Well, we'll get our souls back, and then we'll get a few more. A couple more. It's a pretty good way to farm souls early game, I'm gonna be honest. Okay. The reason I don't really mind right here is that I'm getting more and more souls every time I run back up there. And dying is the quickest way to reset the enemies. So effectively this does become an early game souls farm. As long as you're careful. in Undead Parish. Got some more leveling to do. I think the Capra demon's in this area, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember, is the Claymore or the Zweihander better? Cause I could be remembering the Claymore as the better of the two-handed weapons. No, no! Fuck, I was right next to the bonfire, man. What's your favorite build in Dark Souls 1? I like a good dex build, but two-handed strength is really fun too. Probably two-handed strength for Dark Souls 1. Oh my gosh. Sometimes the textures are a little clunky in Dark Souls 1. Excuse me, fine people. Just trying to breeze right past you, if at all possible. Thanks. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Right, I gotta go. There's too many. There's too many of them. I must run. Shit. Where the fuck am I going? Okay. Shit. Okay. No! Leave me alone. Oh. I'll never get over that. That sound is just goofy as hell. Oh, my souls. It's not worth it. Ah, Gulagu. Actually, this is the Sen's Fortress bonfire, I do believe. And our boy returns. Or actually, this is where he started, but our guy Andre makes another appearance. Gotta love that dude. One of our #1 supporters. What's up, dog? Thanks for all your hard work over the years. But yeah, if you go down... Ah! Those Titanite demons are fucking freaky, man. There's this area over here. I just wanted to get the bonfire. I don't even think you have to do this area. I could have swore that there was a bonfire over here. I must be mistaken. There's a... Who's boss? Is this fucking butterfly? Yeah, this is the butterfly. I am nowhere near ready for this shit, yo. Manny! What? Manny's in the house. Okay. Guess we just get to listen to the peaceful soundtrack. But I do not think in any way I'm ready for this boss. Like, how the fuck... This is one of those bosses that has so few openings for damage for, like, melee builds. I'm just trying to kind of look at the pattern for when we do end up fighting Moonlight Butterfly. Yeah, I'm playing on Xbox, Manny. Oh, here we go. No? How do you get to attack this thing? Now? Actually, I could probably do this now. This is not that hard. Sorry, I'll check chat after this. Give me the next damage phase, please. struggle more with that attack than anything. I'm always worried I'm gonna dodge off the platform. That's my number one concern in this fight, is I don't know if there's a texture that I could accidentally snag where I dodge right off the platform, you know? Right. If we fail this, we'll come back. Oh, that laser. That used to get me every time. Not today. Oh, that's bullshit. That is bullshit. That is so bullshit, man. Damn it. I tried popping that humanity. Yeah, I'll come back after I'm a little bit higher of a level. Well, I'm always hearing of the most random art projects that you're working on, but you keep doing you. You keep going and making your fun animations and your silly pictures. I always appreciate seeing them. Jesus Christ, William, come on. Come on, William. Let's try to not tip our toe into controversy. I know exactly what you're talking about, but yeah, it's starting to become a bigger and bigger problem that people need to kind of address. But that's all I'll say about that. You asking me or William? Where's my phone at? Okay. I'm gonna look this up real quick. I'm able to give the Firekeeper this soul. It's not gonna kill her, right? There's something you can... I think there's something you can do that can completely screw you over if you do the wrong thing. it's the item used to reinforce the Estus flask, but it does, like, if you, the other way you can get them is by killing certain fire keepers. Alright. Reinforced our Estus flask. We'll go and take the gargoyles out real quick. My goal by the end of stream is Blight Town, if we can. If I've got the stamina for it. My goal is to actually like beat Blight Town, but at least getting there. Here we are, fighting the gargoyles. The delay I'm just not used to. I almost had that one. I think I'll get that one in the next try or two. We're We're gonna rock with the Claymore for now. He's doing his little dance. Get him. Oh my god. He did his little jig. His jig of death. And all the homies around him started frolicking. Getting all energized and shit. Like, what was that? Will, have you beaten any of the Dark Souls games? I would, Manny, but I find that Dark Souls takes quite a lot of my focus. As you notice, I do less commentary than usual when playing Dark Souls, so nothing personal. Just takes a lot out of me to play this game sometimes. Alright, that was just an odd dodge. You know me, Manny. Just gotta warm up a little bit. Just gotta get used to how Dark Souls 1 controls compared to 3. 3 is just so smooth compared to 1, but you can't fault 1 because it's the first one of the series. It came out in 2011, whereas, you know, they had 5 years in between this and Dark Souls 3 to improve. But yeah, I'm locking in. You know me. I'm also trying to get used to how each of these weapons swing. I use Uchigatana a good bit, or a lot of times you'll catch me using the Drake sword, just because it's an easy weapon and it's fun to use. Well, as long as you're not using that for any nefarious purposes, William, because, you know, that can do a lot of damage. I'm sure you know. In general, just a keylogger, that's a lot of information. So, as long as you were only doing it for, you know, silly purposes, there's no intent on damaging anyone's property or stealing information from them, which I don't think you do. I got in trouble for the same type of shit when I was in school. I got in trouble at my, what was it, 10th grade year, because I had bypassed the admin security and created my own admin account on our Chromebook, and I got because I realized that if you there was no code required to downgrade, like for whatever reason, there was no BIOS password. So you could just go in and downgrade it to a older version of Windows, and when you did that, it would let you just without a password create an admin account. So then with going back to Windows 10, because on the Chromebooks you can dual boot, going back to Windows 10 you have an admin account that has all the privileges, so you were able to approve things. You know, I was downloading Minecraft and shit. You know, nothing bad, but they got pissed because I was just doing it. Which I understand. That's part of their rules. Is you can't do anything like that on the school computer. But at the same time, I think you have to realize like what the intent was versus what what could happen. Because obviously, a lot of things could have happened. See, in the way I talked to the school about it, I was like, if this is such a vulnerability, you should be happy that I showed you it. You should be happy that I didn't do anything super bad, and just, you know, realize that if someone with my level of knowledge and lack of expertise in the field can do something like that, then anyone can. And that was my big takeaway when I was trying to explain to them, is like, ultimately, this is a problem. Don't get me wrong, the fact that this is able to be bypassed like this is an issue, because it's easy. It's as simple as plugging in a USB that boots Windows 8, and you're able to make your own admin account, which can give you any of the permissions necessary to do anything, whether that be harmful or nefarious activities, or something as simple as installing an application that requires admin checks. Okay, that happened. Yeah, that only goes so far, Manny. I remember going in and changing my grades, and they just change them back. Like, it sounds like it's a foolproof idea, like, oh, I'm gonna go in and change my grades, but they have all the receipts to prove why you don't have that grade, so then they can go in and look, well, this just doesn't make sense. I mean, I remember I had done that once. I had went in and changed my grade for a project from a B to an A, and my teacher remembered. And the reason I did that was because I had such a low grade in the class. I had like a D or something. If I got that A, it would bump it up a good bit. So I went in and he had left his computer open, and I had done that, which I, once again, got in a little bit of trouble for. And I definitely, like I said, should not have done any of the stupid shit I did when I was younger, but at the same time, dumb kids are gonna be dumb kids, and they're gonna do dumb things. I feel like as long as there's no intent of harm or intent of actual, like, malice or anything, it's not like they're gonna do anything that bad. I think teachers need to give a lot of kids the benefit of the doubt, because like none of us have some nefarious scheme to down the whole network. Like, or anything. None of us have the balls to do that. You know what kind of crime that's considered if you were to DDoS a school? You know what I mean? Like, the fact that they even thought we were planning on doing something like that is crazy. It's definitely a higher level misdemeanor. I think it's like a misdemeanor too, because it's considered a government building. What's up, Matthew? We were all just talking about stupid shit we did when we were younger. Why are you doing the same move to me over and over again? Okay. Alright. How you been, Matthew? Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I've been away for a while. I was visiting my mama. Maybe I should grind a little bit of a couple levels first. I think these guys give a good bit of souls. $160, not too bad. Yachi? I love you. Huh? All right. Cannot confirm nor deny any claims. Ah! Sorry, I heard some weird incantations. I forgot the guy above's a wizard. Fucking wizards. Always causing shenanigans. Those guys just Swiss fucking cheese. Jack! What's up? Got Jack, William, Matthew. Everybody's here, as Smash Bros put it. I'm just grinding up some souls to take out, Oh no, that's, unless Jack Gaming's one of Manny's burner accounts. I don't remember. Manny has... Yep. That subsequent message proves it. I was like, yeah, I didn't think that was Jack. And I also didn't think it was the right time. Kangaroo Land. Very, very accurate. It's a good bit of souls right there. You're just fucking bullying me. Why? Yeah. Dodged right into his backstab. sketchy. You're silly, Manny. Sorry, I'm just focusing. Ooh, 777 souls, eh? I should probably empower this bonfire. Surprised they even let you guys have Clipper Zeros. We were told we weren't allowed to get them. Alright, I kept pressing the wrong button like a dumbass.
I'll be seeing you then. Well, you need it.
I'm torn. I don't know whether to do a Claymore build or the Zweihander build. Well, let's just go try again. And if we need more heavy equipment, we'll just level up one more time and pull out this Zweihander. All right. He just led me into a fucking trap. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna level up one more time and get this Zweihander and then rock with that. No! Fuck! I'm trying to get my souls back. Shit. I hate that guy. They're such assholes for putting him right there. Because, like, you have to strategically dodge to get him out of the way so you can run past him. Because they know that you're running straight to the boss farm. I'm just gonna die. I already wasted it. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going on? I literally hate this part. It's one of my least favorite parts. And there's not many, like, really frustrating parts. This, Blight Town, and a couple other areas come to mind, but I don't know. When it comes to early game, this is the one that tends to frustrate me a little bit. Lord have mercy. Alright, this is the one, guys. keep confusing which attack is which. Just, I'm so used to Dark Souls 3. It's fucking rough. It's just a little rough being used to like the most polished version, and then going back to the, like, I know I said earlier it didn't bother me that much, but to an extent it is hard. Like, it's not something I'm losing sleep over or anything, but like, I keep trying to dodge diagonally, and that's just not an option. You know, I don't necessarily have the option to dodge diagonally around the target. Alright, there we go. And, the bell gargoyles have fallen. Got 2 more humanities to my name. And it feels good. Also got 10k souls. I was rewarded quite nicely for my efforts. Once I was able to remind myself to use the light attack instead of the heavy attack, because that heavy attack is not really that good. It's not something I would consistently rely on. Nonetheless, good stuff. We're gonna make our way up here and ring our silly little bell to celebrate our victory. Alright, I just took a quick bathroom break. I figured that would be a pretty opportune moment to do so. I never use homeward bones, so to save myself a little bit of time, I'll do that. Now, let's get strength up to 24. Let's pump dex a little. We can get vitality up to 15. All right. Good stuff. Alright, so it's the Capra Demon next. And then optionally there's Moonlight Butterfly and stuff after that. Here, let's quickly see if we're gonna wanna rock with this Vibrander. We're normal rolling. I think I'm gonna stick with this for now. Just because it's more of a pure strength kind of weapon. Yeah. I see, though, why people like the Claymore more, though, because the Claymore it takes less, and it isn't as much of a dedication. So I think we're gonna rock with the Claymore for now. All right. I do believe we have to go this way to fight the Capra Demon. I could be wrong. But I think it's down here. Can't be so indecisive. You can just go in and pick a direction and go in it. But this is indeed the way. Damn it. Huh. Why am I forgetting the way to the Capra Demon? It's just been a while. I could have swore it was this way. Probably wasn't a good idea to piss the boar thing off. Jesus Christ. Where the fuck am I going? I'm getting so turned around. Ugh. The Capra Demon's so fucking forgettable. Like, I always forget where the hell his location is. Okay. Shout out Game Informer. Game Facts. Game Informer actually just shut down. Hey, Chief. Didn't even give me a warning there. Alright, I'm gonna go take the dog out. I'll be right back. Let's go. Let's go outside. All right. We're back. All right. Here we are in familiar territory. See that cheeky little jump there? This is not where I thought I was going either. Yeah, I went the wrong way. This is where we can go fight the Moonlight Butterfly next. Havel is just so beefy. Alright, I know where we're at now. Alright. Ah, here we are. I don't quite remember. Is this the shortcut? Yes. Fantastic. Good stuff. Remember my first playthrough, these areas just, oh shit. A lot of these areas just gave me so much trouble. But once you've been through them once, you kind of know them like the back of your hand. If I remember correctly, I don't think there's like anything good in any of these buildings that would make it worth wasting your time and potentially getting hit by enemies for. At least from what I remember. I died just because I didn't swipe those damn dogs. But yeah, I'm familiar with where we're at, and we're in the right direction. such a small room. One of the most unmemorable bosses in all of this game. Just in my opinion. Feel like it's just kind of lame by comparison. Yeah, so like I said before, the goal for today's stream is to end off on Blighttown, so we can start in Shitsville fresh next time. We've only got a couple bosses standing in our way, really. Healing just takes so incredibly long in this game. It's just fucking crazy, dude. The stagger. Like, those are the things that you tend to get caught up on more than anything. As far as Dark Souls 1 is concerned, you're just caught by the clunkiness compared to subsequent games. If this is your first game, you probably won't struggle on it as much, but for a lot of people, Dark Souls 3 was their first, or it's the first they put significant time into. Like, I have definitely put more time into Dark Souls 3 than any other Soulsborne game, so I'm most acclimated to that system. Which honestly is just a better version of this combat system and this like dodging system. I hate these dogs, dude. Some of the worst fucking enemies, dude. Like, just very annoying. They're quick, they hit hard, down you in seconds, and they're fat, like they're wide, so getting past them when trying to get to your destination's kind of annoying. If you know what you're doing, you should probably beat Capra Demon first try. I just made a mistake and didn't take the dogs out immediately. Oh my god. So fucking annoying, dude. Like, they also just have a way of just completely dodging the shit out of all of the attacks. I hate this fucking hallway. Like, it's one of those situations where it's like the hallway is the boss. The hallway and any enemies in the hallway are more challenging than who you end up fighting at the end, just leading to a general anticlimax. I will say though that Udix Gundyr is a better first boss than the demon in this game. And I'd say the early game bosses in Dark Souls 3 just are better. Jesus Christ, dude, come on! What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Literally, I'm telling you, these fucking dogs are more of a boss fight than this boss. Because it takes like two or three hits. But fuck me, dude. I'm just getting frustrated. I don't want to fight these goddamn dogs. I don't want to fight the basic enemies. I'm just trying to get to the boss fog. And like, this whole area is so narrow, so there's pretty much nowhere, like, you don't have much of an option to move elsewhere. Come on, just fucking leave me alone. I'm just trying to kill the fucking dogs at this point. Sorry, this is one of my least favorite parts of the whole game. And it's not even that bad. It's just sometimes I have no problems. Like I've had playthroughs where I run through the whole thing and I beat him first try. Don't even have an issue. Whereas like it seems like when you get stopped up and you have to do it like afterwards, it's the most annoying. I could just be bitching, but I don't know. I genuinely just dislike this whole portion right here, and it should last such a minuscule amount of time. Oh my fucking god! It's just the sheer amount of enemies for no fucking reason. I'm not gonna go through and kill every one of them before my boss fight. I'm just not. I'm not gonna do that. And it may sound like me being stubborn, but to me, I don't really feel like it should be necessary to fight each and every one of the little enemies up until like up to the boss. God, they just always fucking catch up. Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck is going on? I'm losing my shit right now. What's up, Jack? Coming in at a frustrating point, but it's good to see ya. Good to see ya. I just keep getting caught trying to run to the boss fog. And it happens to be one of my least favorite bosses in the entire game, just because he's lame. There's not much of a payoff to the Capra Demon, and I'm sure a lot of other people can agree. Oh my gosh. And it's also kind of hard just to downgrade to Dark Souls 1. I'm so used to how... What the fuck? Like, what the fuck, man? Leave me alone. And healing takes so fucking long, like, if you don't kill... Ah! It's just fucking, just a little clunky. I do wish they would have done a little bit more as far as quality of life improvements go for the remaster. It doesn't really seem like they changed or added much at all. Alright, I'm just gonna try to stay calm, because this shit's just annoying to me. Why was it that fucking swing? Fuck, dude. Fuck, does this piss me off? Because it's not even Blighttown. Like, Blighttown's what gets everyone riled up and gets their blood pumping, but for me, it's this garbage. It's because there's so little room, and I literally, like, you could not fucking force me to go and kill each and every one of those enemies. You couldn't. You just couldn't. Because it's just, they're all next to each other, and the amount of times you'll die trying to fucking kill all of them It's just not worth it. I'd rather just try to run through it all with fucking reckless abandon and hopefully get it eventually. No, we still haven't done the giveaway. We were trying to get a few more participants. I extended it to a little bit longer, possibly 2-3 more weeks, just because I feel like we have a lot of regulars who either haven't heard about the giveaway or it doesn't seem like they've entered yet. What the fuck? I fucking hate some of the cheap shots that this game fucking takes. Because that's what it feels like. It feels like you're in a fucking fight and they're just fucking kicking you in the dick. How you cheese this fight. I so utterly despise it that I did learn the cheese. I just really don't like this boss fight. It's always been one I've kind of hated. I missed the input that time. Damn it, dude. Fucking hate this one. Like, I genuinely don't ever in all of the times I've played this, I don't think I've ever struggled this much. Like, I don't understand. I typically die more to the gargoyles than I do here. I wish this didn't fucking make me so mad. No, I haven't played Sneaky Sasquatch. If it's only a mobile game, I've likely not played it. Yep. Come on. Dark Souls Remastered is what the fuck? Honestly, some of these enemies are fucking harder than, like, some of these enemies are harder than bosses. Like, the random enemies, like, I don't understand what kind of shit they're on, man. Alright, so there's the Capra Demon. I feel like I'm gonna die. Yeah, it's pretty fitting for that guy. Well, Jack, I'm gonna run Hollow. If you win the giveaway, that's still the plan. Still gonna play Hollow Knight. Like I said, the giveaway has been pushed a little bit, but I'm still gonna put as like, if you win, then I'm gonna drop whatever I'm doing, switch to Hollow Knight. Alright, so alright, so that's Capra Demon down, and like I said though, the reason that we had pushed the giveaway is we just want a little bit more competition. Alright, give me 1 second. Grab the water. Alright, fellas. I'm back. Sorry for the delay. Just trying to get to the next area. This beginning area is just one of those things. I feel like I've done a lot of these opening areas so many times now. I just ran all the way back there and didn't spend my souls. That fucking hallway, dude. Oh my god, it gives me a fucking headache. It's like, I was explaining to Dad, it's like some of the hallways in the original Castlevania, where it's like, I don't understand. There are so many enemies that I'm pretty much expected to run past them, but if you run past them, you die. So how am I reasonably supposed to get through here? And I'm stupid and forgot that the fucking way through is past over this way, so now I have to run through this garbage all again. It's just one of my least favorite areas in the whole game. 'Cause these dogs, to be honest, these dogs fucking suck. They suck so bad because they dodge super quickly. I'm about to lose fucking 6,000 souls right here. They attack so quickly. Yep, there goes 6,000 fucking souls, dude. God. The fucking normal enemies are harder than the bosses. Welcome to stream, Xbox 360 profile pic. Yeah, dude, fuck this whole beginning of the game. It gets so much better after you do the first fucking fourth of it. Like this shit in Blighttown, ugh. I honestly don't, I feel like I dislike this more than Blighttown for some reason. Just because I have so many, I've played this so many fucking times and it's like this. Because I'm one of those players that there is no way in hell I'm gonna sit and kill every enemy. And for this particular fucking hallway, you really should, but I just really won't. I just won't. Because it's just irritating, and those dogs dodge so much, and ugh. It's just time consuming. And it's the stun, too. In Dark Souls 1, you get hit once, and then you're fucking stun locked for eternity. Why? Why does it have to be like that? Oh, I just fucking misinput. Fuck! I know I can't take them all at once. I'm just not fighting them. I already beat the boss. I'm not gonna be back here. I'm just gonna run past them. It's just fucking irritating because you get snagged on their textures, you get hit once, and you're fucking stunned to all hell. I'm just trying to get down to the next area at this point. What the fuck is up with hit detection? Like, I swung and he just fucking... I think it just doesn't help when it's something you've done so many times it's painful. Like, it's like the start of GTA 5. I never want to do the start of that game again. Like, it's so, like, when you've done something so many times, it's just maddening to have to do the same shit again. And I guess that's where my general impatience just kind of comes from with this portion, is I've done this part of Dark Souls more times than I can remember. Oh my fucking god. last of my patience at this point. Because it's literally one door that I forgot to fucking open, and it's all I'm trying to get to now. Because the next shit is not hard. The fucking weird dragon is not hard. See, I try to kill him, I die. I don't kill him, I die. So it just makes me want to fucking run away. But in general, I fucking despise these hounds more than anything. This is a dead end. Why did I fucking go here? Oh, never mind. There's humanity. It was worth it. I stand corrected. Alright. I'm just gonna fucking kill them all, I guess. I'm sick of dying over and over again. There's no part of me that wants to. Because they're just also bored. It doesn't help that they're boring fucking enemies to fight. Like, there's nothing interesting about a fight with a fucking pack of dogs that dodge pretty much every time you swing. It just gets annoying because they keep up with. I fucking dodged! I literally pressed the button and he just fucking locked on and started killing me anyway. Am I fat rolling? I'm sure that doesn't help. It's probably this fucking shield. The fucking hit detection with some of these enemies is just wild. Mid fucking roll. Mid roll.
Greg, I got something that might make you a little bit, might perk up a little bit.
What's up?
So, you know how the Borderlands movie is doing absolute trash?
Yeah, I've heard.
You know what's going on now because of it?
Huh.
There's a spike in popularity now for Borderlands 3.
Because by comparison, it's better.
I can't believe that a horrible $110 million movie is making Borderlands 3 a better game for people.
Because they realized they could have been worse.
Now I think people wish they would have made Borderlands 3 the movie because that would have been better than this apparently. You got this, homie.
It's just an annoying fucking area.
It,
The fucking stun lock. Just starting to frustrate the shit out of me. Like, I just hate doing the same spot over and over again. And it's like, I've done this so many times. They just fucking annoy me so much, dude. Like, why the fuck do there need to be so many enemies? Why? He's gonna catch me in a backstab. Watch it. Just space him out more. Or something. It's just fucking infuriating to a point. Actual fuck! You stand no chance. If you've been hit once, you stand absolutely no chance. There's no fucking recovery time at all. Like I didn't think that the combat system felt like this. I really think, looking back on it, I did not think it fucking suffered so much. But it does. It really does in some points. Like, just blows my mind. The fact that, like, you will just get fucking caught in a stun lock and have literally nothing that you can do about it until you die. Guess I'm gonna go through and kill every enemy in the fucking area so I can go and find wherever this one door is that I didn't go through. Like, they just also just picked two of the most annoying enemies to put here. These guys, with their backstab move, and the dogs because of how fast they move. And they both have some way to back... Like, what the fuck, man? Why? To me, it's unnecessary difficulty, because this is the fucking beginning of the game. There doesn't seem to be any build up until this point. And it's one of the only downsides to Dark Souls 1 in general is the fucking spike comes out of nowhere. Like, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, and then all of a sudden you just are completely overwhelmed. I keep forgetting that RT attack is pretty useless. Sorry for getting so frustrated, but like, it's just kind of ridiculous at points. It's right here. It's this. That was the shit I was not processing where to go. Gosh. This game just knows exactly how to build anxiety. Alright, is this a shortcut? Oh, it's the shortcut back to the start. Nice. All right. Pick up some moss clumps. Yeah, I get it, game. I should have hit the bonfire. I get it. All right. All right. Making our way into the lower undead burg now. Or no, this is the depths, is it not? Oh my. Yeah. Why the fuck not, right? Why not? Yeah, I just wanted to die again. I have been using a shield. I switched off of it for a little bit because I kept getting killed by the stupid dogs because I was slashing the wrong way. I appreciate you reminding me though. Alright. Oh my. That scared the shit out of me because the body from the other dude was on top of the dog and then attacked me and I thought it was like some weird... Is this a grilled cheese?
It is!
You grilled me a cheese.
I grilled you a cheese. I figured that you needed it.
I did need a cheese to calm the nerves. Whew. Finally passed. Oh, hey, Chief.
Huh.
He just spawned.
Yeah.
Chief just spawned in real quick. He heard the grilling of a cheese.
Toasty cheese, right?
Is this
Cheese toasty, right? Is
Yeah,
that what Jack calls it?
probably. Jack, is it a? Would you call it a cheese toasty?
I could have put bacon in there, but I didn't want to spray it on you. It felt like after.
Grilled cheese. I agree. I'm also starting to become a bacon hater. What the fuck?
I feel like it's like not like keeping it like it's cheap.
Bacon's just not. It's too salty. For me. I've come to find that that's why I don't like a lot of pork.
Yeah, I haven't had pork chops before. I'd rather have full pork with barbecue than half that.
I agree. It's because it's not as dense.
We're running through the mountains area.
Yeah.
I'm used to it.
And it's not even the one that people tend to get frustrated about. It's like right before that. I'm gonna save a rundown for tomorrow or the next stream.
I don't blame you, man. Don't blame you. Make sure you pace yourself, especially if you know what's to come.
noticed that enemies in Dark Souls 1 are so much more offensive. Like, they beat the shit out of you for no real reason. I appreciate you grilling me a cheese, Dad. Chief is trying to steal the last bite. Me and Dad have talked about this before, but Chief gets, like, anxious as fuck when the bites become smaller and smaller and smaller. To the point where he's, like, freaking out when there's one bite left. Chief, this is my last bite of grilled cheese. This is mine. Going back and playing Dark Souls 1 just further cements why I love Dark Souls 3 so much. It feels more like this in delivery, because I feel like the delivery storyline-wise and everything, I love Dark Souls 1. But there's just something to be desired as far as the combat's concerned. You want the dodges to feel that much more precise. In a game that's meant to be all about precise combat, you know, you want it to be consistent. Whereas the enemy hitboxes, or not the hitboxes, but the hit detection rather, and the four-way dodge system, or three-way dodge system, I think is in part what makes this a little bit more frustrating of an experience. When you're used to all of the quality of life improvements from the previous games, and you go without it, it feels more unfair. Save that guy, because I'm cool like that. I gave him like the crusts of the grilled cheese. I wanted him to feel like he got something. Oh my god.
So, with a great announcement today, Boss Team Games and Way Forward unveiled a project called Retro Realms.
Retro Realms? Okay.
The first pairing is going to be based off of John Carpenter's Halloween, Ash vs. Evil Dead.
It's probably going to be pretty
There's
cool.
16-bit style platformers in if you buy both of them, they have interconnectivity through a hub world, and this is the first pairing that they're offering.
So it's like Pokemon?
They're sold separately, they connect with each other to create an ever-expanding universe of characters that unlock additional gameplay. They can be played individually, but if they're played as a purchase, new features and excess.
Dude, okay, but look at anyone who's watching. I had a clear one-on-one fight. I see now why people fucking hate these dogs so much. People hate these undead dogs so much because of just they are the most aggressive enemies on the fucking planet. That's what Chief might be bummed about. That looks badass, man. What's that game called again?
Retro Realms Halloween and Retro Realms Ashras Demon Dead. Way before it did like the DuckTales remaster.
Yeah. I'm familiar.
I'm really excited. And guess what is coming out? In October. What are we doing in October?
We're doing our scary games season. I don't know. We'll figure out a term for our October celebrations. But man, is this not just kind of a dull and bleak part of the game? Just it's this is the difficulty spike. You're watching it. I mean, as someone who is, I wouldn't say I'm the worst at the game. I feel like I just forget that Dark Souls 1 can't be ran through like Dark Souls 3 can. You can absolutely just fucking demolish Dark Souls 3. I feel like I played that not in a speed run, but in a way quicker fashion than my initial playthrough. Am I going the right way? Like, that's the other thing, is sometimes you have this sense of like, am I just fucking walking into the same direction over and over again? Because a lot of it, dude, looks similar as hell. Like, I know I'm going in the right direction. Ooh, welcome. But if you guys ever know a quicker way to get the way I'm going, or a bonfire perhaps, well, that's death. Or a bonfire perhaps that is closer. Holy shit. Yeah, the remaster did not like make the AI any less aggressive. Like, Dark Souls 1 enemies do not fuck around. Whereas it seems like it's pretty obvious that Dark Souls 3 is catered to a different kind of audience. It is catered to a more broad audience, because this, it almost, I'm gonna be honest, it reminds me of games like Ocarina of Time at points where it's like, I'm waiting to fight this enemy like over and over, like wait, attack, wait, attack. And I get that, but sometimes it's a very predictable, like, I don't know, the blunt enemies that kick your ass. Whereas they seem a lot weaker in comparison, like the same type of enemies in Dark Souls 3.
Not to be disheartening, buddy, but I just read some reviews that said that the Dead Rising remasters kind of feel like what you're doing right now. They revivified a game that's got issues, but they didn't necessarily fix all the issues, but they definitely made it look better.
I mean, that's all you can hope for. I mean,
I can't wait.
And don't get me wrong, this is still a fine game, but like, there's a reason why whenever someone asks me what game we should start first in the series, yeah, because like even something like this, like if you have to approach it, it's almost like a puzzle. Like you have to take certain enemies out first, or else they're gonna beat the shit out of you.
That's how I feel like when I'm playing Zelda. Like you have to prioritize the order in which you kill the enemies. You have to. Like you cannot let certain enemies hang out longer than others, even if they're easier or harder, because they can be in the way. Their patterns can be more erratic and screwing everything else up.
Well, say for example, I probably should have bit the bullet and just killed those hounds in that hallway, but it's always something that I hate to do because I'm a speedrunner at heart.
Don't you have range attacks, or is there any situation
There's
where you can
bows, but
bait
it's
people into, filing into a hallway where only one person can come through at a time?
that's the best thing you can do. Is get to the point where you can attack them one-on-one. But a lot of times when you try to fight enemies in groups, especially those dog enemies, they're so sporadic. They'll jump left and right. They'll shift. They'll back up, and they'll dodge your attacks a lot more often. So like you're punished super severely in situations like that.
Especially with your dog that got punished with no good reason.
Yeah, nobody was punished. He didn't get grilled cheese. He wasn't punished. It's just it's not good for him. It's probably not good for us. I mean, he got up when I said it's not good for him. He took it personally.
Trying to attack your bed. Oh. Did you like that?
There's a door there? That's what I was missing. Oh my god! I did one thing wrong and I was punished so heavily. You missed one.
It's funny how this game has the illusion to have a health bar, but essentially you can
It's
take
4
two,
fucking
you can
hits.
take 2 hits to 4 hits at any given time, but most of the time you heal up to being able to take 1 hit, heal up to being able to take 1 hit, and then like you run out of flasks and then you take 1 more hit and you die.
Yeah.
Like where's the health bar coming into play?
When you level vitality and you finally, you have a health bar that goes across the screen pretty much.
I have a lot of studying that I've been doing in preparation for when I finally do tackle one of these games.
I think you should just play 3. It just seems to be
Yeah,
the
it
most
seems to be
accessible.
It seems like I'm gonna have the best time playing 3.
Okay, this is where I need to be.
And then we've talked about before playing older games and series just to be able to
Yes.
appreciate it.
And then, but at the same time, sometimes it's like the newer entries of these games have given you so many tools to make it more accessible, and you're like, damn, that's why they included this and this
Right.
thing, because it's like,
It's more like playing under my belt and then go play the older games.
that's how I felt. That big old rat was... Yeah, Chief, I know. Yeah. It was crazy. What is up? What's up, little guy?
He had some like stuff on his nose and I got it off. And now he's more fast. He's been doing it for a while. He couldn't get it off, so he's like hyped.
Well, I get that. Aw. Combat in hallways sucks though in Dark Souls when your weapons just completely like hit against the wall and don't connect in any way. You get no damage. Hey, Chief. Oh my gosh. I know, Chief. The gang of 3 big rats in that room is a little intimidating. Mr. Green. Chief, come on, I'm in the middle of a stream. Dad's literally just sitting there next to him, singing us a song. Oh, that's a trap hole. Ah! I hate those guys. Sorry guys. Freaky basilisks. And the reason they're so scary is because they'll like half your health if they hit you with their mist. Oh shit. Yeah, you really just want to run through here as quick as humanly possible past those guys. There's a bonfire somewhere. Okay, Chief. It's just getting all hype. Ooh, there's a door. Come on. Yes. Oh my god. It's a moderately large rat. Alright, Dad took Chief out because he did indeed want to go outside. But he was still laying up. See, the thing is, most of the time he'll like bark at us and we'll be like, "You want to go outside?" And he'll be like, "Yeah," and he'll go right out. But in this particular situation, he was just laying there barking at us, and he wasn't really moving or making any sort of... The bonfire. Oh my gosh. A sense of relief. I finally got to the nearest bonfire. I got another level, didn't lose all my souls. Yeah, let's go up to 25 strength. Nice. Makes everything a lot safer. So now I can actually go look around and traverse the area, not feel as worried. I don't know if I'm going the right way or not. Nope, seems like I went the wrong way. Oh, that's alright. I'll lose a humanity, but I'll live. Alright. So evidently, I need to go the opposite direction. Alright. So... we're past all the creepy bastards. Creepy. Ooh, hello, fellow.
I'm Donald of Zenith.
I'm Doom Hall of Zella. I did not know there was... I did not even know that NPC existed. We have a couple different options. We could go... Oh. This is where we need to be. I knew that this seemed like a familiar area. That's because the boss fog's right here. And this is... I don't even remember what this guy's called. This weird dragon with a gaping dragon. This is just a nasty guy.
Actually see all these things. Problems we have right when we finally get them to experience these graphics, we'll be on the next generation console.
That's how it seems to me.
It's all good though. So much great on this and scaling and everything. I mean, I always look at so much texture. They know what they're gonna put in the texture environment. It's just so much, it's light years above beyond copy and pasting tiles onto textures and stuff. Like, just, you know, like we were talking about, like Mario 64 literally mapping pictures onto textures, literal pictures. GTA, what, GTA 3 obviously does that too. Yeah, we saw that. They literally take a polygon and they snap an actual picture on it. Oh, how's these roads made? They basically made actual overhead pictures of the streets. They're like, snap, snap, snap. But this is awesome.
But yeah, guys, like I said, I totally would recommend just running straight past those basilisks, not even trying to mess with them in any regard, because they will permanently half your health unless you use a specific item to fix that. So that can become quite problematic. Try this.
Could you imagine playing this in VR?
That would be nauseating. I don't think it would be awesome.
I mean, rolling around, getting a dragon, crashing into your China cabinet, shit.
I don't know. Got bitch slapped by his tail. Alright, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. Alright, take the be right back screen down. And just get back into it. Because I think this NPC sells, the NPC up here, he sells that lightning shit because that's for the boss. Yeah, nothing of
Thank you. That was a...
nothing else of use there. I guess I should just spend all of this.
Thank you.
Alright, I just need to remember not to lock on. It doesn't really do me much use. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Get the back legs. That's not the problem with sometimes when damn, I didn't know. I've never seen that character before. Is it really because I didn't know? That should not have even fucking hit. It'd be so real. That one should not hit. I think it just makes the most sense. So that'll give me 10 Estus. And don't ask me why he's named Bunghungus. I don't know what Bunghungus means. I don't know why I called my characters that for years, just because I thought it sounded funny. But that's him. Or I would make characters Bingus, a bit. Ooh. You know what? I got no shame in my game. I love Solaire. He's my guy. I'll summon him. And it's not like I haven't fought this before. That's kind of my rule of thumb. Have I fought the boss before? If the answer is no, I probably won't use the summon sign, but the Gaping Dragon is a boss that I've fought many times. So let's see if having 10 flasks of Solaire makes it a little bit more bearable. I haven't actually used summons in Dark Souls 1 pretty much at all. Hopefully this is a little bit more interesting. I keep trying to lock on and I shouldn't lock on at all. So just go watch the flips. Come on, Solaire. Don't throw, buddy. This would be a badass night. survive. Boy Solaire died so I could live. So this is for him. Come on, target left. Why don't you try to use it? Maybe it's something they added to make the fight harder. Literally fucking caught me in my healing cycle, dude. Fuck. There's no reason I shouldn't have got it right there. It would be so real. And I really liked fighting it with Solaire. I'm gonna do it again. It's just kind of frustrating because I feel like, is that a new thing, or is it literally because I didn't kill that enemy and he just stays in that area? I don't think, if that's always been there, I have literally not once ever noticed that enemy or ever had a problem with him. But maybe it's because I always go and kill him? I don't know. I need more vitality. I know that all the points I'm getting from this fight are gonna go straight into vitality. That's for damn sure. I think I'm gonna buy some more. Alright. I'm just gonna buy one more. Did I buy it? Oh. He has a specific amount of. Oh my fucking. Do you mind? The goo with an infinite health bar decided he wanted to interrupt what I was doing. Alright, I got this. I don't need all my heals. Just gonna go summon Solaire and we're gonna get the victory. Cause he's my bro. Or if he dies, is he just dead? No, it's right there. Alright. Me and Solaire for the win. Stop trying to lock on, for God's sake. the shit out of it. Okay. Yes! Yes! Thank you, Solaire. It's with his help that we were finally able to defeat the aptly named Gaping Dragon. He's gaping alright. He's gaping all over the place. And we finally took him out. What a nasty ass boss. In general. Name and all. Just in general, I'm not a fan. Alright, let's use that homeward bone that we were given. That'll take us back to the last bonfire that we used. And we're gonna quickly just toss all that into vitality, I'm thinking. Yeah, I see no problem with that. But yeah, you know what that means. That means that next time we're going to be going into the depths of one of the most well-known annoying areas in gaming. An area that a lot of people complain about for fair reason. I feel like it's one of those areas that if you don't know how to navigate it or you haven't been through it, it might just kind of kick you in the balls. And I think at this point you all know I'm talking about Blight Town. Just one of those ass-backwards kind of areas. You get twisted, turned around, and you just have no idea what's going on. Part of me looks forward to it, and part of me is a little scared. But I've already been through it many a time, and like I said earlier, I don't think I'm going to suffer as much as I did today in certain parts of the other beginning areas as much as I will. I think I'll suffer less here than I did there. But ultimately, I had a good time. Thank you guys, everyone, for stopping by. Jack, William, all the regulars. You guys are awesome. See you in the next one. It's been Bray from the Vid-Bits. Peace. Hey, 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 hey. This is the secret song. Do 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 do. Have a good day.